Hello everybody, just a few minutes to go before we actually start on the hour. We'll just talk amongst ourselves, see who's there, see who isn't there, who is here, and then we'll make a beginning in about a minute's time. So I hope all of you are keeping safe and fit and well, keeping out the way of this dreaded virus that's going around. But then, I guess even more reason to do a healing meditation. So, it's all very quiet, this is. A bit of a worry. But I guess I'll get used to it. Sooner or later. Hi, Bron. Hello, Pia and Aresh, Glynis, Sarupa, and everyone else whose name I can't see. And so, I suppose we'll talk about what's happening on the planet for a minute, and then maybe we'll make a start. Hello to you guys that are just joining us. I hope you also are keeping well. Enjoying this sunny weather, certainly over here in Bay of Islands in New Zealand. It's the only place to be, but of course I'm not very biased, am I? So, we could almost make a start. We'll just hang in for a wee bit longer and then we'll go for it. We'll go for broke. It's very quiet. This is really a strange experience, this is. Where I know people are listening. I can see their names. And hello to all of you whose name I haven't mentioned. Hello, and thank you for joining. So we'll have an attempt now. We'll make a start now. A definite start. So, we're all here, obviously, to join in a healing meditation, to send the energy out to our planet, then everyone, everything upon it, and also some healing for ourselves in the process, just for us to keep our strength up and to keep our energy flowing. Well, hi everybody that's joining. We're going to start very soon with this meditation. It'll be a slightly different one from last week, just to keep it interesting. But obviously the ultimate goal, the outcome is the same, however it's presented. The whole idea is to bring the healing energy down intensely onto the planet and to all the people, all the life streams upon it. So that's the ultimate goal, and how we get there, hopefully we'll have a different few variations over a period of time. But it's the outcome that counts, I guess, not the destination, not the journey. So, I hope you're all sitting comfortably in your chairs or wherever you may be. And we'll start as usual by taking a few nice deep breaths. And we breathe deep right down to the pit of our stomach, so we can feel our tummy filling up as we breathe in. And then as we exhale, we can feel the diaphragm, the tummy going back. We do this a couple of times to get the energy going, to get the energy moving. And in doing so, as with each in-breath, we're breathing in the healing energy. We're starting to really build it up within us. And as we breathe out, we let go of the worries of the day and all those niggly thoughts that can disturb us and snatch our attention away from what we're meant to be focused on. And then as we begin to feel quite peaceful and quite relaxed, ready to start the journey and to start the purpose of spreading some healing energy around. So we'll start with ourselves. Always a good place to start. If we're not balanced or we just don't feel right, it's not a very good idea to send healing out while we're in that state, that position. So as we're sitting here, we begin to feel the healing energy working its way around us, working around our whole being internally. We can see it and we can feel it like a blue mist working its way through our whole being, bringing peace and a stillness to the areas within us that are diseased, that are not quite in balance. So just enjoy the feeling of that healing energy going around within us, bringing the peace and the inner quietness to us. And now as we begin to feel fully at peace with ourselves, we can start by, I'd like you all just to, in your mind's eye, lift the palm of your hands open so you can see the palm of your hands. And as you look into the palms, you can see a little light in each palm, perhaps about the size of a pea, not very big at all. And as you look at it, it's like a little blue light. And now we focus some of that healing energy coming into us, into those two spots of light in the palms of our hand. And as we look, we see them growing bigger and bigger, to a table tennis ball, through to a soccer ball and a beach ball. And it's so big it would just about sit in the palm of our hands. There is no weight to it, no heat. It is just an amazing colour blue, a colour that we've never seen before. And that is a really intense healing light that we have in the palms of our hands. And tonight, I'd like you, as you look into that ball of light, I'd like you just to call to mind people who you feel would benefit, if they so choose, from that healing light. So I'd just like you to see their faces in that ball of light. It doesn't matter if you don't know them physically, that you can visualize them in that ball of light, feeling the benefit from that blue light, that blue healing energy, as it starts to work its magic on all the people you can think of, whether you know them or not. As you hold that light, you hold that energy in your hands, sharing it to other people you feel could benefit. Again, if they so choose, it is their choice. And it doesn't have to be people. It can be animals. It can be the creatures that live in the oceans and the waters. And each time we take a few moments to allow those visions to appear within that ball of light that we have in our hands. And now we can move a bit further afield. We can call to mind places upon our planet, towns and countrysides that are suffering disasters, whether man-made or natural, through earthquakes, severe weather conditions, whatever event that is happening in those places, causing a lot of imbalance and dis-ease, not only to us as humans, but to the wildlife and the planet itself. Even if you just see the name of the countries, the villages, the towns that are suffering, and perhaps at this point of time we just call to mind the countries upon our earth that are really suffering with the virus. Italy, Spain, now America, and all the countries where it's starting to have a great impact as the loss of life begins to climb. And we send the healing energy to those people that have died and that have moved on, so that they may be healed when they return home to the other side. And to all their family and friends and loved ones left behind, we ask that the healing energy be there for them, to bring them some peace, and to help try and restore some balance within their life. And just feel the energy, that healing energy, working its magic. You see that blue light, like a blue mist, completely surrounding our planet now. And it is through into the oceans and even into the core of our planet. That every life stream upon the planet and within the planet has a chance, the opportunity to benefit and grow from this healing energy, again, if it is their choice. And within the silence, be aware of the peacefulness and the amazing feeling of holding that huge blue ball in your hands. As you continue to channel the healing energy into yourself and down through your arms, your hands, into the ball of light. Until it grows bigger and bigger. and you can see it spinning freely and beginning to return to its natural balance. And we continue to send the healing energy to all the people and places that are suffering the virus, COVID-19. And we send in the healing energy as strength, and to strengthen them to help fight the virus within them and around them. And we spare a thought for our planet, where so many places have been in lockdown now. The degree of pollution has dropped so dramatically in the towns and the cities. We'd like it to stay at that level and drop even less. As this virus gives our planet a chance to breathe again and to start to heal itself. And I'd ask you now to hold that vision in your mind, the vision of that huge, big ball of blue healing energy. And then in doing so, you become aware of that ball gradually begins to lift from your hands, and it just rises up beyond the sky, much higher up, where it joins, it links with all the other balls of healing energy. And you know that having had that energy in your hands, it will always be there for you to use directly with someone else or something else, or purely just to lock into that energy so that you can transmit it whenever it crosses your mind, whenever the need arises. And I'd ask you now to gradually, as you bring that vision into your mind, into your memory, and as you begin to feel grounded, allow it to come with you, so you always have it. And then allow your awareness now to return to your physical body. And as it does so, begin just to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers, and then gradually have a nice stretch, nice big stretch, your whole body, to ensure that once again you are grounded. But you are grounded with the memory, the vision of what we have just all done together. So whenever you're ready, I would just ask you to say hello or something, just so that I know most of you are consciously aware again. So whoever wants to go first, just doesn't matter if you all speak at once, I guess, as long as I know that the majority of you are back on the earth. Okay, so how are we all? Jolly good, I hope. Okay, thank you for those of you that are replying, responding. I hope you enjoyed that and the work that we did. It was pretty amazing, I think. I reckon it was a good one. And don't forget to use that whenever you wish. Whenever it crosses your mind to send out some healing, then acquaint yourself again with that memory and off you go. Okay, well, that's it for tonight, or tonight where I am, depending on where you are and where your sun is. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever. We'll be doing the same thing again next week at the same time. So I would love for you guys to join in, and if every one of you, something to think about, if every one of you could bring a friend and you did it together, then that's doubled it already. And if you bring 2 friends, well, if you bring 3 friends, well, I won't go on, you can imagine where it's going. The more of us that do this, obviously, the more it's the more effect it's going to have. And obviously, with the condition of the planet at the moment, it is not going to be a miraculous cure that happens, overnight. It's going to take time and energy, and we've got access to even extra energy using the healing power, as everyone else does. But we just choose to use it and try and speed things up a little bit for the sake of the planet more than anything, and us, of course, that live on it. So, and share it with as many people as you like. As many people that do this, the greater the energy that's going to bathe the planet and help it. So, I thank you all for joining. I enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed it half as much as me. Would be great. And by your comments, I think some of you have, so that's beautiful. So, thank you, beautiful people. And we'll see you. Well, I won't see you. You might see me this time next week. Okay, do take care and be good to yourself. Good night.